today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal.
To march is to walk with regular and measured tread as soldiers on parade. There are feet that have gone before us that understood how blisters become scars and how scars become DNA to march. The mundane feet knew the patterns, but still believed in a hope that would carry them to a place called change, to march. As soldiers on parade, I wonder how many of us are prepared to go to battle, how many of us would even recognize the enemy. August 28th, 1963, a man had a dream. A man who believed that his marching would take him forward. A man who counted the cost and was willing to move forward anyway. King faced a crowd of 250,000 people with a target on his back, but with a resolute spirit. And from a force greater than himself, he spoke of a creator who painted us all different colors. And that day, after countless faces had faced billy clubs and tear gas, after the hatred, the violence, and the evil had imprinted themselves on the hearts of abducted souls, a man spoke of a hope beyond unjust police brutality, beyond burnt crosses and transplanted beliefs, beyond innocent bloodshed and murder. King spoke of a God who brought us here for his glory. He delivered truth to a world that needed to see beauty again, that needed to see that forgiveness comes in every color. Today we remember a man for the ways he altered the course of history and for the many men and women who went before him. But I'm afraid that somewhere along the way we've forgotten how to bleed. We're hiding, and we're hiding from the hard work of following through. See, we've got to learn to get our hands dirty again, roll up our sleeves, and stand firm when it gets hard, and hold on to those hand-me-down stories from our ancestors close to our hearts. I believe in this generation. I believe we're not here to dilute the color. We're here to see it. We're here to taste it and hold it and face it when things get hard. We've just got to be willing to lace up our boots and go to battle. And we're facing a whole different kind of war today. We have a greater enemy than each other. His name is pride. And he spends his time preaching triumph of self and the preservation of me. And all the while, we're too busy wondering how many likes our next Instagram picture is gonna get. There are men and women who have spent their entire lives marching, and we fall for the lies disguised in our Twitter feeds. I think it's safe to say our enemies need to stop winning, and that we need to believe in a hope, in a history. I don't want to leave a history behind of zombies waiting in line, especially when we've been given the richness of women and men who were willing to die for what they believed. To die for what they believed. August 28th, 1963. A man had a dream we're supposed to be living in today, a world our great-grandparents only hoped they'd get to see. I wonder if they saw us now, would they be proud?